Hi, my name's John Haas. I'm the managing broker of Haas Properties. We're a full-service property management company in Woodstock, Georgia. Today, I would like to talk about the all-important move-in and move-out process. There are a couple of ways to conduct a move-in inspection. One would be to have the resident come to the office, collect the keys and the move-out form, and send them on their way. When they are finished with the inspection, they would return it to you. The other way would be to meet them at the property and conduct a survey yourself. While having the resident conduct the move-in inspection is an efficient and cost-saving manner of doing it, it is often not the best way. For instance, every one of your move-in inspections will be done a different way. There will be a total lack of consistency from one move-in inspection to the next. The writing may not be legible, which could lead to disputes. Some of the most significant damage happens when a tenant moves into a house and they move out. So, if the tenant damaged the home moving in, they could place those damages on the move-in inspection. Or, the resident may not return the inspection for many days or weeks, or even at all. And when they do, they have lists of damages that were not there prior to them moving in. Best practices dictate that you meet the resident at the home to do the move-in inspection. Our company has an agreed upon move-in date. We meet the resident at the house. We do a thorough step-by-step move-in inspection where we document every single little nick and ding. This way, the tenant can't come to us at the move-out and say that a certain damage existed prior to them moving in. We look at the wall and say, well, we documented that small little scratch. How could we have missed this larger hole? In addition to the move-in inspection, there are a number of items that we include in a move-in checklist. We show the tenant how and where to change the air conditioning filters. You would be amazed at the number of people who do not know how to change an air conditioning filter. We also show the tenant where and how to shut off the water, the main water valve, in case there's an emergency that requires them to do so. We test all smoke detectors and other mechanical devices. We deliver the tenant their tenant handbook, which details the rules and their responsibilities in the house. We also deliver a copy of the HOA covenants and restrictions. We then have the tenant sign a form acknowledging that we have conducted the move-in checklist. And all the items are in good working order. Before we move on to discussing the move-out inspection, let me give you a word of caution. The number one reason residents take legal action against landlords is disputes over security deposits. If a landlord does not follow proper move-in and move-out procedures, in Georgia, they can be liable for triple damages, court costs, and attorney's fees. It is critical that the landlord follows the letter of the law when dealing with residents and their security deposits. Now, let's move on to the move-out inspection. In Georgia, it is helpful that the tenant is present, but it is not mandatory. All damages that did not exist prior to moving in are documented on the move-out inspection. All keys, remotes, pool passes must be returned or the residents will pay to replace them. We ask the tenant if they are aware of any current problems with the house, latent problems that are not obvious as part of the move-out inspection. If the resident was not present at the move-out inspection or refuses to sign the inspection, we will mail a copy of the inspection to them within 3 days. Within 30 days, we will send them a detailed list of the cost to repair the items and how much they will get as far as their deposit back. If there are no damages, we make every effort to return the security deposit as quickly as possible. This wraps up our discussions today about the move-in and move-out procedures that we perform as part of our property management services. If you'd like to learn more about us, you can visit us at www.haasproperties.com. Thank you very much, and make it a great day.